So you want to enter a long distance relationship, or you've had a long distance relationship and you don't know what went wrong. Don't worry, in today's video I'm going to talk about 10 dark truths about long distance relationships that probably no one's even telling you about, bro. Now, like the video, subscribe to the channel, be part of the Apex team. Don't be a ninja watcher. Don't watch the video and don't engage with it. Bro, like the video, it takes 1 second. It helps the channel grow and it tells YouTube I'm doing a good job and it pushes it out to other people like yourself. And it's free, bro. 1 second. Like the video. Please. Now, the first dark truth, bro, that I've got written down here is you need to understand that 58% of long distance relationships don't work. You also need to understand that more, I was going to use English slang. The reality is the majority of your relationship is virtual. It is not real. How can you build a relationship, bro, based on you talking through the phone on a regular basis? Now, granted, I'm not saying it can't work, but what I'm saying is going to be very hard for you to do that on a consistent basis for a long period of time. You need to also realize that relationships are based on physicality, bro. Now, I'm not saying that you need to dig guts on a regular basis, but what I'm saying is you need to see the person, you need to touch the person, you need to physically read the body language. You need to build a bond, and you build a bond by seeing the person. Yeah, bro, but yeah, I see her through the phone. Bro, it's not the same at all, man. Why do you think we say you can't build attraction, comfort, seduction through the phone? Why do you think we're so big on not texting? Stop texting, girls. Set up the date so that you can do it in person. Bro. Think about it. Number 3, you need to realize that communication is 90% non-verbal, bro. 90% non-verbal. You also need to understand, bro, that relationships take a lot of hard work, and you having a relationship via long distance means that you're going to have to overcompensate, bro. You're going to have to overcompensate, meaning you're going to have to work harder and do extras to facilitate a relationship that might or has a high percentage of failure. Does that make sense? You're going to have to work harder to establish something that might not actually work or is favorable not to work. Why would you stress yourself on that? We're going to get to the other stuff like trust, cheating, but the realities are, man, you're going to have to break your back to satisfy somebody that you can't even see on a regular basis. Unfathomable, man. Unfathomable, whatever the word is, man. Unfathomable. You need to realize that the odds are actually against you. And how well do you actually know the girl, bro? How well do you know her? Maybe you was together every day for 3 months and all of a sudden your long distance relationship. Those 3 months you probably learned more about her than the last six to 8 months that you've been long distance. How can you truly know someone if you can't see them on a regular basis? No matter how much time you invest on FaceTime calls, or maybe you're in a different country, man, it's tough. It's tough, man. Little things become fabricated. 5. Cognitive dissonance. She says one thing, but she means something else. Manipulation can happen a lot of the time. How well do you know the girl? How well can you trust the girl? You need the maximum communication. You need the maximum trust in order to make long distance relationships work. You also need to trust your gut. If you feel that she's cheating, she probably is, and there's nothing you can do about it because you're so far away. And the realities are, if she wants to cheat, she's going to cheat anyway. But why would you put yourself in that position? That's what I'm saying. Remember, I'm not saying long distance relationships aren't good. I'm just saying, just be aware of these signs that I'm giving you, because there's no point going into a contract or a situationship and not being aware of what you're signing up for. Number 6, which leads on from number 5, arguments can lead to cheating. Little arguments that you could fix like that, all of a sudden they get blown out of proportion, fabricated, and anything can happen because she's so far away. Why would you put yourself in that position to get hurt, to get cheated on? There's certain things you have less control of her emotions through the screen than if you could drive to a house or whatever, or she comes to you. Just too many intangibles, too many variables, uncontrolled variables. That's the scientific term, actually. Number 8, it's costly. Bro, you're gonna have to break the bank flying week in, week out. How often are you gonna see each other? And you have to travel. You have to go to her, she has to come to you. It's expensive. It's like paying for Kit Kat, bro. Really? What happens when you travel and you have an argument and nothing happens? You don't dig guts. Tragic. Doesn't make sense, bro. You haven't seen each other for 4 weeks and you go over there and you have an argument the first day. Then it ruins your trip. And then you're flying back thinking, why did I even go? She's supposed to be my girlfriend, but nothing happened. Mate, it's just silly. Don't, why? Tension deflates your trust, bro, and doubt starts to creep in. You start to doubt yourself. You start to doubt your relationship. Am I good enough? Is she loyal to me? All these thoughts that you never used to have will start to creep into your mind. Yes, you need to trust your gut, but you also need to think about your mental well-being. Is it worth you thinking badly about yourself because you want to be in a long-distance relationship? It's tough. A lot of things to think about. Again, the decision's yours, but it's good to talk about these things. Do the pros outweigh the negatives? And number 10, last but not least, the strain becomes too much for you, bro, due to the distance. Now, I'm not talking about straining your googlies down there, no homo. I'm talking about just strain, stress, the energy that you're investing starts to weigh on you. And that is the last element of this video. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe. But the realities are, long distance relationships, they can work. They take maximum communication on both parties, maximum trust on both parties, maximum patience on both parties as well, and commitment, which is the most important thing. Yes, she could be a good girl, yes, she could be loyal, but the realities are that the studies suggest otherwise. So it is what it is. If you want to gamble. But all I'm saying, man, maybe have a couple of options, because she's definitely gonna have some, man. Keep learning, keep grinding, keep leveling up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you've experienced this. If you're in a long-term relationship now, long-distance relationship now, let me know, man. See you in the next one. Peace.